X-Harper, WWE2K20, what a mess. Currently looking at patch 1.03. Oh dear God. I'm so, like, I cannot tell you how mad I am right now. Jeez. Okay, so I looked at the game in part 1. So thankful to everybody who came on live, commented, let me know some of the bugs that they wanted me to try out and stuff like that. Just, I can't believe the amount of people who've just subscribed to my channel. Like, that's actually really touched me. Thank you, that's nice of you. But the game crashed. I had to come out, and I'm just deciding to do the patch part 2, and we're going to just sort of avoid the area that crashed my game so that I don't have to keep doing this. But what I am going to do is ask those of you who are watching, let me know what I can look at, and let's actually explore the game. I've already had a look at community creations for the Create an Arena. The Create an Arena mode is broken. That is the very first thing I want to start this video by saying. Create an Arena mode is broken still. They fixed one little minor problem in the mode, and that's it. And the thing that they fixed was the opacity setting. I'm going to do it again. I will start this video by going into that mode to show you why that's important for me as a creator, and hopefully just so that for my own sanity, to know that you guys as a community can actually see something I made without thinking that I've created something absolutely crap and worthless. Because there's nothing that hurts more when you've spent time on a creation, you think you've made something that looks really good, and then when you put it into CC, nobody can download it, nobody can use it, and it looks a broken mess when they download it. So I'm going to show you the one thing and how it benefits me as a creator of arenas. These are all my arenas that I've created so far. You can download them, but do it at your own risk. They're all in CC at the moment. The NWA Power Arena was one of my favourites that I wanted to surprise everyone with this year. Thanks to WE2K and the lovely people at Visual Concepts, you're not going to get a good arena anymore. It just doesn't work. Try downloading it and see what happens. If the logos work now, maybe you'll actually get a really nice looking arena, but my assumption is it won't. Let's jump into Wrestlemania 14. I'm going to edit this arena. I'm about to get angry again, but like I said, if you're watching this and you want me to check stuff on the new patch, let me know in the comments. The only thing I'm not going to check is downloading created wrestlers on my game, because it crashed the game twice. Like, it didn't do it twice, it almost did it once, and then when I tried Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he destroyed my game. And I love Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He was like a very important person to me growing up. He did the thumbs up and the hoe directly in my face when I was a kid, so I have good memories of him. Straight away, you can see that they've cocked up my arena. You morons, Visual Concepts, for doing this to me. But like I said, I'm going to show you the one good thing that they have actually changed. That is the opacity. So what I can do now is go to my little logo that I've put on the game. I definitely don't want to update that logo, so I'm going to find the one I had, which is that, apply it, single, blah blah blah, make it as small as I can, da da da. Then the opacity now works. They've actually made the opacity work, and this is why it's really important for me as a creator, especially in Create an Arena, because if you know turnbuckle pads, if you know this sort of era of games, you'll know that the turnbuckles are made of a very soft material, and the way that they print on the material means that the logo is kind of faded into it. So having the opacity means that I can actually choose how faded that appears, and that's about where I would want it to be. So that's that done. Not that that matters. I'm still not going to keep it in the game right now. I'm just going to come out of there. That is the one thing they did fix. They screwed up everything else. Yes, scrape I can, and thank you for subscribing. I saw that notification come up. That's really nice of you. So play a match, controller 1v2, then see if you can reverse a move after you're locked into a front face lock. Is the front face lock on this game, is that when you flick the right stick up to to get it, because I know the controls have changed this year and I've only just really started figuring it out. I can definitely do that though for you. I'm going to have to quickly switch a controller on though, so bear with me while I turn one of my other controls on. It hasn't been charged in years because my wife, who doesn't really like computer games, hasn't played anything with me recently. There we go. So we're in. That should be working now. Hopefully that didn't mess up the stream. I think I got a message saying that it might have kicked you out temporarily. Okay, so let's go back. Let's go to play, one-on-one, normal. So what you were saying was to set it up so it's a one-on-one with 2 different players. I'm just going to go with whoever, alright? I'm not even bothered about all that stuff. Let's just see what happens. So you want me to hook them up, try the front headlock, and then see if I can do a move from there. If I've got this right, I need to use the right stick to flick up to do this properly. Okay, let's skip past all this. Alright, at least their hair looks okay. Drew's it's a bit overreactive, the hair, that's what I'm finding. Okay, let's get him in the middle of the ring a little bit. So, front headlock. Do any move?
And then there's Roman Reigns, who's fought his way through everything the WWE.
Yeah, you can reverse it now.
Never once slowing down or giving
that, well, I say now, I never actually tried this before, but that worked. Let me just try again with the reverse, see what happens. So apparently you can just reverse the front headlock anyway, and that's what happens. So there you go, that's good. That's at least a bit of positive you've got from this joke of a game. Right, I'm just going to quit out of that now because that's been fixed. Thank you for the comment. As I said, like, any more comments, let me know and we'll see what happens. But there you go. If that was something that they fixed, that's awesome. Thank you, Michael Hunter. That's nice of you. Like I said, if you want me to check stuff, now is the time to let me know. The other thing I want to show you that they broke, and I'd love to know if this has happened for anyone else. Let's not maybe tell 2K about this one, because it actually benefits me, sort of. If I go into community creations and go to uploads, which is obviously me, what you're going to see here is I'm a diamond rank and I've only had 1,251 downloads. No idea why, but I'm a diamond rank immediately on the game. Also, what I'm finding is that whenever I put in new, like I've put all my arenas in, so these are all the arenas you can download. I also have shows which I've created for all of the arenas that I've got so far, and then I've got movesets which I'm very proud of, but they've all been deleted from this part of the game. So I believe that my movesets are on the game still. There should be 20 movesets out there in the ether somewhere, and you can download those. They're all old school stuff. That's really my focus on this game. I don't do too much of the modern stuff. I did, yeah, thank you, Andy. I did check the armbands and it still does that. It still does it with the hair. In fact, I then checked Mankind's hair and it's still broken. Mankind's hair has actually been made worse on the game now. I'm sure you'll love to know that. They said, one thing I read in the picture was that they've done something to they said that they fixed stuff in universe mode. Let me see if I can find this tweet and then I'll read through it for you, because I did read it not long ago. Somebody's just responded to me on Twitter. All I've tweeted is that the game is worse, and then the hashtag WWE2K20. What a mess this game is proving to be. Also, just to mention, if you are on Twitter and you follow the account @RibbyWWE, please go right ahead and unfollow and report that account. This is a person who yesterday told the whole community that he works for 2K, or she works for 2K as a developer, and that there would be a patch released in a few weeks' time, but not now. They've delayed it. The very next day, WE release a patch. And so, as me and some of the other creators on the game believe, this guy is an absolute liar. He's not worth listening to. Whoever it is just after your follows and your attention. So, at Ribby WE, just get rid of him. He's a little fibby, and that's the joke that we all have about him. My game is not saving anything. Please, Aaron, don't tell me that they... Oh my gosh. Oh, it's great. I'm glad somebody knows who... Yeah, I was the same. I've never trusted the guy. There's a few of us who have been like, this guy's an absolute moron, but I just want to get that out there. I don't like it when people go online and like just do these fake-ass accounts to pretend that they're somebody. It's just like pathetic. What do you mean the game isn't saving anything? I'd love to know what you mean by that, Aaron. Do you mean like... Because I've tried to save creations and stuff and it worked. Something I'm going to show you while I wait as well is what it's done to Hulk Hogan, because I noticed this. So what did the patch actually fix? Liam V, that's a very, very, very good question. One that we're all here now trying to figure out, because I do not understand what they fixed. They have fixed little things. They fixed the opacity and create an arena mode, which is the least thing that they needed to focus on at the moment. There's no creator championship for anybody who wants to ask about that. The hair defying gravity problem is still in the game. Hulk Hogan's weird step hair is still in the game. He still has half of the top of his head with hair on, which is ridiculous as well. They did fix the logo problem where if you put a logo on a core... If you put a custom logo on anybody in the game, when you play it in the match, the logo would like drop randomly. They've changed that. They've fixed it. So that has been done. But you have to change everything back yourself. It hasn't just fixed the problem. You've still got to go into the game and repair it all, put it all where you want it, and then it will stay for the first time ever. My gosh, that's a lot coming out of my mouth in such a short amount of time. I need a drink. Hold on. No, I'd be surprised. I'd be really surprised if we get Creator Championship at this point. I mean, they've promised it, so it's on them if they don't put it in. I think if they don't put it in, there's going to be a lot of people out there demanding a refund. And I think I may actually demand a refund at that point. Sorry, I'm just going to power off my device, so you're probably only going to hear my audio for a little bit. But like I said, my wife doesn't tend to play the PlayStation that often, so her controller's just like dead. Is Hogan's comeback fixed, as he used to get stuck in his leg drop? Did he really? I never used his comeback. Is the universe going now? What do you mean universe is it going now? Do you mean is it working? Nameless 2020. At times I'm like wondering if some of the people watching this are just 2K devs who are like, can you test the game for us, because we're too lazy to do it ourselves. Nameless 2020, I need to know a bit more detail on what you mean, because it doesn't quite make sense. But Hogan's comeback, I don't know if that's fixed. I can certainly try it. I did want to show you something that I made for him, which I need to put back in. Basically, what I noticed was that I edited Hulk Hogan's entrance so that it was the NWO entrance, which I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to see if it's what on earth is going on. So when I did this, I did an easy creation and I changed everything, because I obviously I prefer the NWO Hulk Hogan, so I put the NWO music on the game. I've created my own Titantron for Hogan. Please forgive me, because in my ears right now I've got Hulk Hogan's theme music playing, and so if I just talk loudly or shout, let me know. I'm trying to speak over epic music. Anyway, this is all wrong for me. It's reset everything. Oh, balls. So if you've got any wrestler on the game that you've custom customize the entrance. Can you please go and check this? Because for me, it's reset the whole entrance. This is not the movie that I want. What I want is that movie, which I created myself. I want Aleister Black, because that's a really cool black and white look. There he is. I don't know my own alphabet. The wall and banner I also moved to Aleister Black as well. And you'll see why I do it after, because it looks like really NWO-like. It's got the white and black effect going on. And you can copy this. What's new? Tiber 0019. They've added opacity to create an arena. They fixed the issue with the logos dropping on... custom logos dropping and misplacing when you're in a match. They haven't fixed the hair glitches. It looks like they tried to fix the gravity, the anti-gravity hair, but they haven't really fixed it. Also, my entrance music was The Outsiders. What the flip, man? Okay, finally I'm getting the NWO in my ears now. That's what I needed. All that motion's fine. Except that. So anyway, I created a couple of videos for my NWO guys. I've made videos on my channel about all this. I wanted to do more videos for you guys, but the game has been so bad that I've not had the motivation to make as many videos as I did last year for 2K19. So, is the 24/7 championship added? That's a good question, and one that I can definitely quickly check right now. I doubt it would be my quick answer is I highly doubt that they've added that. But let's see. So we can't, again, like I said, it's not in creations. That's me and my 2K19 mind coming back into play. Title management, let's go in here. It should be in here. If you see anything, let me know that wasn't in here before. I did notice that there's an NWO cap on the game now that I didn't see before. Maybe I wasn't looking for it before, but that seemed new. And there you go. No is the short answer. The 24/7 title is not on the game. I am going to spend a moment to complain about this, being as I'm in a very complaining mode at the moment. Why they have the ECW World Heavyweight title and not the television title is beyond me. Why they have WCW's belts, they have all of them other than the television title, which I do not understand. This game misses some of the most important belts from these organizations, and yet they refuse to put them in. I have no idea why. Instead, we get 3 belts that are the Intercontinental title, instead of just giving us one belt with 3 different colour straps. And I understand the actual face plates are slightly different in colour and all that stuff, but really, come on guys, do it right. They're just so dumb with this stuff. So they haven't added any titles. I hope that answers your question, Aaron. Or Aaron, I'm not sure how you like it to be pronounced. Let's have a look at other stuff in the game. What else can we see that we can have a look at? Are Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan's theme in the jukebox now? That's a good question. Jukebox. By the way, I don't have music on in my game, so I don't actually tend to look at this stuff. What am I doing? You said Sarah Logan. I'm not seeing it. It should be around here. Nope. Nope. So Sarah Logan's isn't, and then you said Liv. I'm assuming that Liv's isn't going to be in here either. Nope. So there's your answer. No, the music hasn't been added to the jukebox, even though they're characters in the game. Again, stupid 2K. Does the AI still reverse every move when the... Yes, Malachi, it absolutely does. I've tried it. It did it for me in a match that I tried in my last video, looking at all of the things in this patch. I don't even want to call it a patch, because it hasn't patched anything. It's almost like they've dabbed it. They've dabbed the problems, but then they haven't actually patched over them. I said to my friend the other day, I would like it to come out next year. It would have given them more time. Yeah, exactly. I agree. This game should have been delayed. Look at EA, right? company like EA have just announced that they've delayed the NBA game for the whole year. They're not even releasing it this year. That's a franchise game. If people tell you that franchise games can't be delayed, they're morons. Any game can be delayed because the company owns the rights to be able to delay that game. 2K own the rights to use WE's name. If they want to delay the game, it's in their prerogative to do so. The problem is that they don't want to upset WWE by doing that. So we've ended up with this game that isn't good. But EA have delayed the NBA game for a whole year because they said that it wasn't good enough, and that is exactly what 2K should have done with this franchise. Did they fix Asuka's Wrestlemania entrance where her mask isn't on and then all of a sudden it is? Oh, I think I saw that. I think I saw a video about that. I'm not saying it, I don't think it's fixed, but I've seen a video of that problem. So I'm assuming I've got to set up a normal, like a one-on-one match and use Asuka. Let's see. I also do not know modern wrestlers really well, so I just say their name how it appears to me. So if I go to that attire, and then let's just put her against Ronda Rousey. It doesn't matter, does it? Does the arena matter? I'm going to put her in a decent arena so that we can actually check that. Let's try the Wrestlemania 29 arena, see what happens. 2029 arena. Let's see if this works then with Asuka. That was a good point that you brought up there. I want to try that. Francesco Verdi, yes. 2K. 2K and the word stupid should really go together now synonymously. They should never be separated, those two words. I think that... I'm waiting for it in the Urban Dictionary or something to come up. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Quentin. That sounds horrible. Your 12 cores save data just vanished.
The Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka.
Okay, guys, I'm just checking this Asuka mask thing. Is she meant to have a mask? I've never seen this, so... Asuka. Is that how it's pronounced? Asuka. Asuka. Well, okay. So she's coming into the ring. She's got a little fan. She must be very hot because she's got a fan coming to the ring. Okay, she's still waving it around, but like... Oh! Whoa! Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, the mask does pop back on. That's so bad. Wow. Oh gosh, that's bad. So Asuka, her problem still exists in the game. I'm going to skip through this now. Jeez, that's a bad problem. They just don't care about this game, do they? What's worse is to say that I just don't think they care about us as fans, and more importantly, paying customers. Sorry, I'm going to look at the comments again, so if I've missed some, I apologise. Now that you're starting a match, please check the reversals. Play the match, please. And I've told you before, it's broken. The reversals thing doesn't work. Oh, but you're talking about the other one from the last video. Let's see. Let's jump back in. I've got to do this for the sake of Andy, who's been really patient and wanted to see if reversals have been reset. Basically, I've put reversals at 100 for the AI, and he's asked me to check it, so I'm just seeing what happens. I'm assuming he's going to reverse every single move that I do now until he runs out of reversal slots. But let's see. Again, we don't need to see the entrances of these guys. Adam Cole, I can definitely have a look. Let's just try this first so that I don't forget, because it is an issue that this guy's Andy has been waiting for patiently. So this is me versus the computer. I'm crap at this game, by the way. Reversals are set at 100. I'm assuming that you're expecting it to reverse absolutely everything.
his yard, and I don't expect
But my assumption is that it doesn't work because it didn't work when I set everything to 0 either. So as you can see at the moment, he's not reversing much. I'm Roman Reigns, just in case you want to know. But at the moment, if it was 100, I would have expected him at least to have reversed one thing at this point, and he's not. So I'm gonna finish with one more move. There we go. As you can see, that clearly didn't work. I've changed all the AI reversals to 100, and they're not reversing anything. So clearly a problem there. No problem, Andy. Thank you for waiting. Let me just see what everybody else is saying, because I know there's a load of people asking stuff. My 12 cores had custom logos, face scans, custom attires, all logos made by me on Adobe, and boom, within an instant, gone. I am a creator too. This really upset me. Quentin, I know exactly how you feel. I've never actually lost all of my information, certainly on not on this game, but then I haven't really played it that much. Let me just check and see what I've got in game, because I know that I've obviously saved stuff, so I want to see if all of my... In fact, I know my images are here because I've seen them when I was creating on the last video. Timothy, you can't create a championship yet. Don't expect that this side of 2019. I imagine it will be 2020 when we actually see that patch. That'll be the last thing that they put into the game at the moment. I can't see them throwing that into the game while it's such a broken mess. They have too much to worry about. Okay, there were two things I've read here. So there's seeing if the computer reverses my finisher. Or maybe I shouldn't even look because you can return it anyway. I honestly would. The reason I'm keeping this game is because firstly I've made videos. Secondly, I'm a creator on the game, and eventually when it's fixed, I would like to at least know that I've managed to get some of my WCW stuff into the game. Finally, I'm just an idiot and I'm prepared to take that hit. But I'm remembering this for next year, and I probably won't buy the game next year. That's at the moment, that's what I'm saying. Gamerboy391, you said, is it fixed? If you mean the game, no. I would say it's worse than it was before. At the very least, it's exactly the same. But some things have been fixed, some problems have been brought in. What do the patch notes say, or are there any? There are patch notes, so if you just bear with me, because I'm trying not to leave the game just set on the title screen or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play a match in the background while I look for... I'm fed up of Roman Reigns. Let's try a bigger match. Let's actually try an 8, some sort of 8-man, and see what happens. Let's do a ladder 4-way tag. And then... This is me pressing X very fast, I apologise. Right, that's that done. The arena's there. I'm not involved. All computer. Let's go. So I'll let that play in the background. I'm going to look for these notes quickly, because I did find them earlier. Somebody posted them. And if I can remember, I think it was on one of my friend's accounts on Twitter. And somebody responded to one of his tweets with the patch notes.
And here's the big dog on the grand stage.
Bear with me. Okay, so I've found it. I'm just going to skip all of this because I've got the music like belting out in my ears. Speaking of music, Anthony Tacheri, I don't actually know. What music are you referring to? I do want to check if they've added any NWO stuff. My Twitter name's XHarperCo. It just has CO at the end of it, because some randomer took XHarper. It should be on my YouTube. Yeah, it should be on my YouTube channel. You should be able to just go on the profile, and there's a little Twitter icon that you can pick. Okay, let's get through these, please. Come on, come on, come on. I do apologise, the music's really, really loud, and I've got I bought some new headphones recently and they're quite good, so I have more audio than I probably should coming into my ears right now. I just want... There we go. So I'm going to let that match run. The update video, the update image that I've got here says the following. Patch 1.03 has changed. It's fixed graphics, clipping and hair physics. It's fixed crashes and freezing, which I believe that this has actually stopped a lot of the freezing, but not the crashing. We've already seen that in community creations it froze my game, and that's the reason I'm doing a part 2 video, is because it froze my game. Universe mode editing and saving. It doesn't say specifically what, but it just says editing and saving of universe mode. Online stability. Who gives a crap about online with this game? It says it's fixed various glitches, various gameplay and control issues, and it's added various other under the hood fixes. So it's a real short... That's all that we know at the moment. It's really, really short. It's not very descriptive. I'm also not looking at my screen, so if anything goes weird on the game, please let me know. The ladders are randomly glitching out on the side. Why the ladder on the near side is doing something weird. I've never even played an 8-man match on this game because I've just been so embarrassed by the whole thing. I'm gonna... Do you know what? I'll just... This is my... I'll message you my Twitter name in the comments section. Oh. No. I put at the beginning. Why is it doing that? It keeps... I know, the slow motion's annoying. They should have fixed that. That's frame rate issues though when you've got 8 characters playing. I play a game like FIFA and there are like, what, 22 people, not including the referees, moving on my screen at any one time, and they never have these problems. Whereas wrestling games can never seem to get more than 6 wrestlers in a ring without the game frame rate blowing up. Do you know, I'm not sure I would want the people who made 2K20 NBA to make this game either. They've having a lot of problems. When you... Anime Saint, when you say they fix my download freeze, what do you mean? I'm going to come out of this game now because I've actually found the thing I was looking for and I've read it all out. In fact, let me see. I'm going to retweet it. So if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see the patch notes that have been found. So I've retweeted that now. It'll be at the top of my feed. Grantus Maximus, if you're... What a great name that is. Whoever that is has just tweeted at me and said they have the same problem as me with uploading creations. Ridiculous. Okay, so thank you for that, for letting me know. The custom arena glitches are the main problems I've been having. Yep, there's still... That is the main part of my game. I've told people before, if you've owned, or if you own 2K19, you'll know that I create a load of the big arenas on there. I do a lot of the old school stuff. I've done ECW arenas, but my main focus is sort of some of the late 90s WE arenas, pay-per-views like Wrestlemania 14. In fact... Let me just show you while I'm waiting to see some more stuff I can check out. It's always easier if I show you. It saves you having to listen to my stupid voice for so long. So if we go into Arena and edit, you'll see some of the created arenas that I've made. I also wanted to create an NWA arena, which I have done. I really liked it. I wanted to do a lot of work on it, but because this game has been so poor, I actually haven't done the work on it that I wanted to. Yeah, 2K19 was 100% better than this game. 100%. I want a custom AEW arena with... Yeah, don't we all? I mean... So anyway, here's my NWA arena. It's on... You can download all of these right now, but... I wish I could tell you to do it, but just don't, because it's broke. The game's broke. And as you can see, like... I made what I thought was a decent arena for the NWA. I can't actually The problem with this arena is I can't actually zoom out much, but this is my NWA arena. It took me flipping hours to find this font, and I finally found the NWA font. Everything else, the ring looks the way it does at the moment. And then I obviously got the logo, put that on the Titantron because I thought that looked kind of cool. And then found the other NWA logo and put that on the side. The lighting also made the curtains go blue, but for some reason, again, it's not working. I don't know why the curtains don't look blue. But that's what I did for my NWA arena, for example. And you can't really download it because if you do, from what I've been told from people online, they download it and then wherever you see a logo, it just goes white. Apparently it just goes bright white and you can't even see the logos. So you end up with like this really weird arena that looks like it's got bright white shiny lights everywhere. I don't know why. Did they fix the entrance music online playing when you win? I actually don't know. I don't play online. I actually think wrestling games are crap online. I don't... unless they really do something fun, I just don't see how it's going to be any point in playing them online, so I don't do it personally. Let's see these other questions. Are you having trouble uploading images? I'm having trouble uploading wrestlers, and I think images are a part of that problem as well. So I don't want to say yes directly, but I think indirectly I am having that problem. You think the Noob Master 69, you think the roster this year is better than... I think that the current roster is better this year, but I would definitely disagree with Legends. As you can see, I'm a Legends fan. I wouldn't create all of this stuff if I wasn't a Legends fan. And to not have any of the Legends to play in these arenas is kind of disappointing. I've got to say, like, it's not good. I'll show you another one of my arenas then, while we wait on some more questions. Like I said, keep them coming. Let me know if you want me to look at anything in the game. Now's the time to ask. Thank you for watching. Thanks for commenting. It's been awesome. These are different videos to what I've done before. I don't usually do this and go live. Usually I just I talk and don't read anything. But like I said, I've done this King of the Ring arena and they've screwed it all up for me with this stupid ass default placement setting thing that they've cocked up. They've still messed up the visual condition. As you can see, by clicking it, I get that back. I've done all these logos I've done myself, by the way. So the ring apron stuff, I've created all of this. I had to do it from scratch because I couldn't find any of it online anywhere. And, it's missing the turnbuckle WWF logo as well. That's something I noticed. And I need to add that. So I can't be bothered. This game's so broke right now, I'm not even touching this until everything is working as well as it can. Last time I played online was 2K14. I'm not surprised. It's just poor. Call of Duty came out. Yeah, do you know what? I'm annoyed. I'm pleasantly annoyed about Call of Duty because I'm having patches like every other day. That is exactly what you should have when you have a new game come out. A team actually working diligently to make the game work properly so that us lot can enjoy it. Yeah, test Adam Cole's armband clipping. I don't know what the finishing stutter is, but I'll definitely test out Adam Cole. Is that in the game itself? Has gameplay changed, improved any? Everyone's been saying that the gameplay has improved. It's meant to be more reliable. But from what I've played so far, I would say that it feels a little bit better. But that will be the only thing. Apart from the fact that the rest of the game is crap. So let's go into this match. I'm assuming, Scrape, that you want me to play a match with Adam Cole. So let's go and do that. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I read about this when it first happened, and I've been playing so many other games since because I'm just bored of this crap right now. Let's see him against Eddie. I love Eddie. Oh, watch Eddie, because there's a massive glitch on Eddie Guerrero's entrance. So let's see if that happens. Let me pick... I need to pick an arena with a stage. So I'm assuming any modern one would work. Let's try Wrestlemania because I know that that works. So we're going to watch the entrance for Eddie Guerrero and let's see where he drives his car. That's all I'm going to say to you. Did they add entrances online? Sorry, Zach, I don't know. Maybe somebody else can help Zach out with that comment. Yeah, Scrape's seen Eddie's car glitch. Don't give it away. That's what makes this thing so fun. So I'm assuming that I need to leave the entrance for Adam Cole.
Wait for it. Wait for it. God, I love when he does that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Undisputed Era.
Okay, he's coming down to the ring, trotting nice and slow. Hurry up, Adam.
Well, listen, the truth is, Corey, when it was announced that Adam Cole was joining NXT, joining WWE, there was a lot of expectation bestowed upon what he might accomplish.
Do you know what I'm noticing? I don't know if Adam Cole's glitches, but the fabric beneath the belt doesn't look like it's glitching through the title. Oh, it is. There goes that theory. There was me trying to say something positive about the game, and then they mess it all up.
You're going to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk, and Adam Cole has done everything and then some. Steve Austin once described him as salacious inside the ring and
So
I agree with the rattlesnake.
let's have a look at Eddie's entrance. See what happens with this. Pay attention to the car. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. Okay. 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 It looks like they fixed the car problem. So they fixed Eddie's car entrance. Finally, the car doesn't drive into the stage and glitch into the stage. That is so much better. They've actually fixed that. So we know that the entrance for Eddie Guerrero has now been fixed.
Oh yeah, Eddie's got a sweet ride.
Hallelujah. That's all I can say to that one. Okay, we're done now. I'm going to skip this, and then we're going to go to Adam Cole finisher, I believe. Oh, geez. I apologize. You're going to have to watch me play this for a few seconds while I build up the momentum for a finisher. Oh, great. He's reversing the move. If I lose to Eddie Guerrero, I'm going to be mad. Although Eddie is a great wrestler. So, what we're going to try and do is see about some glitch that apparently happens on Eddie Guerrero, on Adam Cole's finishing move. So you may need to tell me what to do when I get to the finish, because I don't even know what his finishing move is. That was me giving some RIP to Eddie Guerrero by accident. I actually genuinely respect the guy so much. I will give you some updates on the gameplay as we go on this as well. How it feels, and oh, clearly a problem with the middle rope there. Clearly an issue. It's the middle rope just like glitched. Stop slapping him, Adam. It's rude. Right, I'm not even bothered if I do the same move over and over again, to be honest. I'm just trying to get as quickly to this finisher as possible. Please forgive me for like rinsing and repeating moves. There we go, nice little. I love DDTs on this game. Stop, Eddie. Stop reversing my moves, Mr. Guerrero. Wait, no, no. You knew this was going to happen. Booker T's just decided to come in and get involved. I'm trying to get my finisher here, Booker.
after springing a step to know that
I swear.
can dispute.
Turn around, Adam.
Trying to sneak one.
Oh no, I'm terrible at pins. Phew! I will say that Adam Cole's left arm pad is glitching. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but you can look how bad it is. His skin is going right through his arm, his knee, his elbow pad. Okay, blood. Let's see if blood's fixed. No, don't get up, Eddie. No, there's no blood. There's no blood on Eddie Guerrero's face whatsoever. I don't want to do possum. I just want to try the finishing move.
Wow, what a sequence.
Eddie is trying his best to reverse every single move that I do, and I'm trying my best to reverse everything he does. So yeah, whoever asked about the blood,
watch this here.
It ended. What is Booker T doing? Booker T? You've ruined... Booker T has ruined my match. Booker's ruined the match. Booker. You moron. So here's what I'm going to do. I did... Tony 3 times. I did turn blood on. It has been on since I've had this game. It is one of the first settings that I change. And as you could see, that didn't work. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to just do a quicker match, and this time I'll actually make sure Adam Cole has his finisher at the beginning. I'll even give him 3 so that I can just make sure that this works. So if we go to match options, isn't it in here somewhere? Somewhere, match rules maybe? Accept that. Just, there we go. No, I don't even care about that. Go away. Let's start. And then I'm going to turn entrances off for this one as well, so that we can just get straight into the match and find out what's happening. What is his finisher? I really don't know much about Adam Cole. He seems like a cool dude, and it seems like he's kind of over with everyone at the moment, so...
One of the more deeply personal rivalries that redefined the generation.
Oh, I can do finishers quickly. Let's just reverse that.
Impressive counter.
Do I have to run with him to do his finisher?
Get this. Adam Cole looking to end this.
Oh. Nice.
And here we go. Adam Cole with the cover.
Nice. So that was kind of cool. Oh, it's a corner finisher. Okay, I'm going to try the corner finisher then. But you can clearly see his knee pads down now. And that, I imagine, will stay down for the rest of the match. Corner finisher it is.
Cole looking to put this one away. From the middle row.
There you go. Knee pads staying on.
Definitely wouldn't want to be you.
Cool. That's cool. You see, now that's pretty cool. But let's see if his knee pad stays off in the finish. Or whether he's just miraculously got it back.
A very decisive victory here tonight.
Smart. They're not letting you see the knee pad yet.
The undisputed era. And the crowd here tonight still in awe over that great match.
See, that's pretty smart if they've made it so you can't see his knee pad. I'm down with that. I'm okay with that if that's what they've done. Alright. Okay, so whatever it is, that seems to be working fine with him. You saw a stutter on the running small package when I selected pin. Possibly. I don't even know. I wasn't looking for that. That's true. I should have broke out. I always do these things too late. Good advice, though. Honestly, that looked pretty good to me. I was okay with that. Stop throwing me. What, Anthony, what would you like to know about these attire glitches? That would be important for me to know. I need to know No, the women's hair physics have sort of been. It looks like they've tried to fix them, but they haven't. That's the only thing I can say. Kashawn high, but yeah, doesn't look like they've fixed the hair physics. But they have attempted to. So I know that's a bit weird, but I actually can't play as the Fiend because I don't have the Fiend on the game. I couldn't be bothered to do the tower or whatever it was to unlock them. Maybe when this game works, I'll go back and do it. When you do a running small package with, say, Sami Zayn, then when you press the pin button, it kind of freezes. You can check in movesets, try mode, or whatever it's called. Okay, I'm happy to try that. I'm down. If I can remember where it is, moveset. So, let's see. What do I think about... You don't want to know what I think about 2K Originals. I think that the potential for that mode was huge, and I think that, as they always do, they absolutely ruined a great potential mode. I think they should have given us a lot in those original modes. Instead of giving us all those stupid outfits that they gave us for alternate attires, they actually should have given us new wrestlers, actually new wrestlers in the game. Walter, why is Walter not in this game? There are so many people who could have been in it, and they could have done some great stuff. One thing I'm going to ask you, I've never noticed this before, and that's just bad from 2K. You've got all these real nice close-up shots of all the characters here, but then when you see my core, he's like 5 feet further away from the camera for some reason. Al Snow should be right up to the lens like all of these guys. That's all I'll say about that. So the moveset I was looking for was Sami Zayn, if I remember. I don't have the best memory, so please tell me if I'm doing something wrong. And then it was something about a small package. I'm glad you're going through things for those that aren't around our systems right now. No problem. I mean, like, I didn't actually expect to do this, but so many of you actually started watching when I went live with my original video. It just kind of escalated. When you import downloadable custom attires to in-game superstars, for example, Becky Lynch, after a few second errors, I'm not even surprised that it does that. Brendan, so I couldn't personally. Every time I tried, I couldn't do it. Go and have a look at the last minute of my last WWE2K20 patch 1.03 video. So not this one, but the one before, and you'll see what happens. So what I'm looking at now is supposedly a move for Sami Zayn that I believe, would it be a running strike or a running grapple, perhaps? You're gonna have to help me out. Which one is it? Like, what am I looking for? Or just tell me the name of the move and I'll try and work it out what it is. Is it the small package, the Tilton World small package? Is that actually the one that you're looking for? I've accidentally gone onto it. So it's running smoothly there. Okay, so it's running smoothly there on the preview. So to do it, I've got to run and hold. Okay, so let's try it. No, that's pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth, I thought. Let's just... I'm going to try and get the guy... What is his foot doing? Oh, see, I'm still doing 2K19 stuff. How do you... I want to pull the guy across the ring. Anyway, let's just do that. I just want to get him more into the centre of the ring, and I'll try it again from a different angle. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. I think that was okay. Does that look right to you guys? I would certainly, looking at that without knowing any of this stuff, I would say that that is how it should look to me. Quick practice. Yeah, so I would say that that looks okay. I tell you one thing I want to check as well while we're here, and I'm not looking at stuff. Can't download arenas, it erased it. Kyle Miller, I'd love to know what you mean by that. Can you not see any arenas, or is that specifically my content? Does your opponent kick out of 2 finishers because mine doesn't? I don't know. Matt Guy, thank you very much for telling me that. I feel so stupid because I haven't played the game enough, because I've just not, because it doesn't work. I'm prepared to play this thing. But and you, Brendan, thank you both. Yeah, I do agree with AJ on that. I think that 2K need to do something as a goodwill gesture, and I don't know what that could be. Maybe free DLC. I've certainly said before that I believe that they should give us a massive discount off of 2K21. I actually think they should give us like an 80% discount off of that game. That's what I would offer if I were 2K, because what you want is people to come back next year and buy the game. So if you can just give them like a massive discount, they're going to come back and buy it. Like, I would buy 2K21 if you're giving me 80% off, even if it's crap. I'm paying like £20 or, you know, $20 or whatever for it. So I'm on PS4. Turn up finisher damage or attributes for AJ. That, Johnny, that's exactly what I do on my game. I haven't tinkered with that stuff yet, but that's what I would do on my game usually. In fact, maybe I have changed that. Let me check it. Balancing. Yeah, that's what I do. So this is how I set my finishers. I've got my downtime for the refs I've moved up, because I think that they get it way too quickly when you knock them down on this. Special move strength I put at 95, because ultimately I think that the finisher is the finisher. It should be something that's very hard to kick out of. It should be the thing that basically knocks people out. And then my foreign object strength I also move up to 90 out of 100, because obviously if you get hit with a chair, that's going to hurt as well. Yeah, Johnny, I get that. When you said it, it just reminded me, I wanted to actually share what I use for that, because I know that I change those settings too. I think most people do, to be honest. Okay, what else do you want me to try? Yeah, I've got, Johnny, usually I've got loads. I go through the whole list, even when it comes to the AI reversal stuff. I change all of those. It's all set on my 2K19 game at the moment. Until this game works, I'm not going to tinker with that, because it just wastes all my time. Like, I don't have enough time to be doing that stuff. So what else would you like to see? I'm sure people have mentioned stuff that I'm forgetting here. And when I downloaded Arena, it was unavailable and deleted all logos. Kyle, is that me? Is that like an X Harper creation, or is that a general Arena that you've tried to download that has custom logos in? The downloadable attire glitch. Upload a logo. Well, let's try that, because this may mean that I end up going into a part 3 video of patch 1.03, but let's try it. Community creations. I want to go downloads. So you said a logo. I'm going to search. I'm going to go and get that logo. So we've got, where are images? Images. Search. Let's see if there's any cool ones on here. I know that I've got some on the game, but it won't let me download my own images. Clearly somebody likes Perry Saturn there. Come on, I want one that I actually like. Just give me this crappy stuff. Okay, that'll do. I'll download that. There you go. So I'm assuming that I've downloaded a logo. So it looks like image uploader. You want me to put an image? You want me to check image uploader and see if that works? I'm assuming it does. But hold on, bear with me and I'll try that right now. I'm just on my laptop, so I need to get the page for it back up, because I haven't done this for so long. Did you want me to do you want me to do a face scan? Is that what you're asking, or any logo? Because I have actually got some logos that I wouldn't mind putting on the game. It's up to you. I can put logos from the site onto the game. I'm sure this isn't broken. I'd be surprised if it is. But I'm just going to look. Let's think. Which logos have I got that you guys wouldn't have... either won't be on the game or you wouldn't have seen that you might like and you might want to download? I might as well do one and then upload it so that you guys can have it. Let's do... because I have loads of WCW ones. Let's do... did I do World War 3? Okay, this is one I'm going to put on, I think. I found one on the website that I'm going to put on. Let's do Unforgiven. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so I'm getting an error message now on my image uploader. It says that it won't process the image. But I think that might be because it's logged me out. There we go. So my profile's back in now. Let's see if I can do this. Choose that. Upload now. Agree and submit. Okay, so let's just go out. Image manager. These are some of the images that I've already done. I should have an incoming because I've just done one. I'm not sure that it's working. Let me just come out and try that again. But these are some I've done. You can upload most, or if not all, of these images on the game. They tend to be quite popular actually with downloads. Image manager. There we go. So there's Unforgiven. So download that. Great. And then what I'm going to do is I'll put that straight online for everyone. Let's just see if this works. If I go into image upload, category select images, you can see I've got some of my stuff on here already. No idea where the other ones are gone. They just randomly disappear, by the way. They haven't fixed this part of the mode. I do not understand why. Look at those ginormous images. What the heck? That is so bad. I'm not even going to write anything on this, you know. I'm just going to put, like, I'll do one hashtag just so that it's got the show and event. Unforgiven. There you go. But it's on. So if you've got PS4, if you even really want it, you can go and download that now. Why don't you speak to people who created CM Punk Leo Rush logos so that you can download custom superstars without logos and put them in yourself? I understand what you're saying, but that is then requiring me to do a lot more effort than I want to do. Plus, I don't want Leo Rush in my game. I'm not a big fan of Leo Rush. If he was in the game, I would take him, obviously, if he was a default star, but he's not, so I'm not bothered. Can you test red lighting arena in Hell in a Cell match? I can, I guess. How would I do that? Is that just in create an arena and just make the lighting red? Nathan, custom championships aren't in the game yet. They're not in. Arena new. What attire glitch, Anthony, are you talking about? So lighting red and then contrast all the way up. This is going to be interesting. I've never tried this one. Any of these? Is this what you... or do you want me to do a different type? Like, that's red. And then obviously I can change contrast all the way up. Like that. I don't know if that's what you want. Yeah, custom champions probably will be broken when they put it back in. What's wrong with Money in the Bank? I'd love to know what's wrong with Money in the Bank. Downloading custom attires onto Superstars already in the game. So, Scrape, I've done this now. Are you saying for me to just make a Hell in a Cell match with this arena and see if it works? I'll turn all the movies off as well. Not sure why the ramp move is playing. I'll see if I can do that. Just bear with me. I've got to like run into the stage and ramp and just sort that out. I don't know, I'll just put it as black. It's still playing though. Why is that still playing? As you can see, that if you press X on accept, it doesn't work either. That's something that they still haven't fixed. It's ridiculous. You have to press start to do it. Okay, I'm just coming out of that bit because that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So what I want to do is go to stage and ramp, stage. I want to pick one without lighting. That's what I want to do. That'll do. Accept that. There you go. So there's no lighting now, except for that. I don't know why that blue stuff's there. Light for construction, light. Here we go, first group. Now, I can make this red, or I can make that... I'm just going to make it red, so at least it all matches. Looks a bit more realistic. Just going to call it custom test. Yep. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that, but who cares? I'll just come out. You uploaded some textures graphics. Can you see if that deleted any of your created chart characters slots? I might have a look at that one, Katie. Glorious. Yeah, I'm depressed that I decided to buy this thing, because I had, if anybody sees my Twitter, you'll know that I had a lot of doubts before this game came out, and I was like, this game looks so bad, and the only reason I bought it was because I thought that other creators would make the game awesome, and then they broke the very mode that creators use. So the reason I bought this game really was for the creation suite, for me to make stuff for you as game players, but also to download stuff that I love from friends who are very good creators on the game. But they've cocked that up. There's a problem in universe mode where women glitch and become the male title holders, like the IC title or the United States champion. That wouldn't surprise me. They said that they fixed that in this patch. It said that it fixed universe mode issues. Yeah, Johnny's right in what he said. That's exactly the problem I've had. When I upload something, it deletes the profile image, so I can't see what I've uploaded. It looks as though I don't have it uploaded, but I have checked myself. I've gone into uploads and searched. In fact, I'll show you that one quickly, and then I'll go back to this Hell in the Cell. Yeah, I'm gonna do Hell in the Cell. Let me know about Money in the Bank. I don't know what people means. I don't know what you mean when you say Money in the Bank issue. Like, I need the description of what it is so I can check it. Community creations, I just want to go. So I'm going to pretend like I want to download my stuff. In fact, I need to show you the other bit first, don't I? If I go into uploads, I'm going to show you where are category select. If I show you something I know I have, which are movesets, you can see that it appears blank for me, okay? Now, if I go to downloads, and then go to search, and then go to movesets, and I also want a specific creator. My name is X Harper, as it is on most of my things. Enter, and then search. You should see, here they all are. So this is all the movesets that I've created so far on the game. You can go and get them. simple. So like I said, when you go into your upload section, it doesn't look like you've actually got any downloads, any uploads at all, but you do. They're in the game. People can upload them. Don't worry about that. It's something that you can see, and you can do whatever you want. You don't have to download my stuff, by the way. Although my Goldberg moveset on 2K19 had over 1,000 downloads, just saying. I'm a good moveset creator and good arena creator. Okay, let's do this Hell in the Cell thing. People need to stop talking smack about WWE2K20. You guys are just haters. I would agree with you if I didn't own the game. But I own the game, and that makes me a stakeholder, which gives me every right to complain about something that I own a part of. You see, if you're just shouting bad stuff about something that you have nothing to do with, you don't own it or whatever, then I have a problem with that. But if you own the game, if you've actually paid money that you've worked hard for in your life, then you have every right to say something bad about the game that you've paid for. Plus, we're not just haters, because they have clearly made errors. They've created a game that doesn't work. So I don't think it's fair for you to say that we're complaining or hating. There's a big difference between hating something and then having this righteous anger about it because it's not working. Sorry, I'm going to go back to doing the Hell in the Cell, then I'll do the Money in the Bank thing. So the Hell in the Cell, I need to set up a Hell in the Cell match. I'm so sorry. I always press wrong buttons and stuff like that, so please just forgive me for doing stuff like that. I know it's probably annoying to watch. I'm assuming I can just do a one-on-one Hell in the Cell. I don't have the Fiend. Do I have to use it in a specific arena? Ghost Knight 29, I understand what you're saying, like, you're saying give them time. Do you know what date it is right now? It's November the 21st. Do you understand how long it's been since they released the game? And it still doesn't work. Like, it actually unless you play this game without using any custom creation content whatsoever, unless you play this game using nothing other than one-on-one matches, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I don't think you understand what you're saying here. Because if you've owned a game for a month and it doesn't work, there's clearly a problem there. Now, a perfect example is the newest Fallout game. That didn't work on launch and everybody went mad. And when you say it's only been a flipping month, dude, the truth is that we've paid our money for that. Now, I've got other games that I want to play. I don't just play WE. I've got other things in my life to do. And as a creator, somebody who's had over 150,000 downloads last year for the stuff I make, it takes a lot of time to create stuff. So I have to block out periods of time when a game is released to create. I don't have the time. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I agree, Jay Sterling. I don't have the time to say, oh, actually, I'm just going to wait a month after the game's out and then I'll do all the creations for them because the game's going to be crap and it won't work. That's not how life works, and you clearly don't understand that if that's what you're saying. I'm playing it because I'm demonstrating if the patch works. So again, you're making very silly statements, and my advice would now be don't talk anymore, because I'm trying to do stuff for other people and you're being very selfish by just complaining about people who are upset about a game that doesn't work. So it doesn't really make sense why you're complaining. Anyway, you're one of those people who I call a hypocrite, because you're complaining about people who are complaining, which it's an oxymoron if you even know what that means. I would take away the oxy and then just apply that to yourself. Let's just look. I don't have the Fiend, so I'm gonna have to do Bray Wyatt. I know some of you are gonna be like, how can you do this? But let's see what happens. So confirm that, select the arena. I want the test. Oh balls, I've got to have, I hate this game so much when it does this. So what I've got to do is go back and create I've got to create a show for the arena. So let's just go in and do that very, very quickly, because I've not got the time for this. So, new. The hair fix, it doesn't work. I'll save you some time. It's still a problem. They haven't fixed it. This game, it wouldn't be the best, but it wouldn't be like... It wouldn't be bad if they fixed most of the major issues. I think that's a fair statement. Like, it's not that hard. And when somebody says to me, you don't understand why you bought a game you don't like, you stupid moron, do you think that I bought this game knowing it was bad? Is that how thick you really are? You see, the problems in the game that we knew were there, we didn't know were anywhere near as bad as they actually were. We were sold a lie by 2K and by YouTube people who just want money from views from their videos. We were completely sold a lie about it. There was no way of us knowing unless we were invited to one of these special events where we could play the game. Could have done research. What a stupid comment. We did research. We did everything we possibly could to check on the game, and the proof is what I said to you before, and if you watched any of my other videos, I've spoken to the producers of this game, and they've assured me that everything would be fixed immediately. They completely lied to us. Now, I've done that privately, and then I've told everybody what it means, but the point is that people like you don't get... You probably don't even own the game yourself. That's the truth. And I agree with Anthony, we didn't know the game was this bad. I don't expect the game to be perfect, and I don't think anyone should. I'm entertaining him. You're right, I shouldn't entertain him. So, if there's a way I can block this knob, I will. Because I don't want people like that on the channel who are just like saying the stupidest things. Oh, I can put him in timeout. He's been put in timeout. I don't know what that is, but it sounds childish enough that he deserves to be there. So let's do... Another problem with the game is that it keeps changing all of the thumbnails for the arenas with the names of the arenas. So I'm not sure whether to click custom test or the one that has the thumbnail of the custom test. I'm going to try the custom test. Jeez. Right, let's save that. It's just saved as raw, apparently, so I'm going to go back and do that. He's going to get these hands. Block the knob. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, but if he wants clout, why would he come near me? Like, I don't have many followers. I'm not like a big... Go on a big account and do it there. Like, why come on to mine? I'm a nobody. Anyway, that's done. Let's go and play a match. Sorry, sometimes I'm backing away from my mic, so if it sounds a little bit weird, I apologise for that. Okay, so no, we don't want a normal match, Stephen. We want a Hell in a Cell match. We want... Again, I mean, I'm just going to do Seth. I want to do Seth Rollins versus... At least that can be one thing that's sort of decent about and accurate about this match. There's Bray. Select the arena. Where are you? It should be Raw. I don't like that it didn't... It doesn't make a noise to let me know that I've selected it, but I believe that that's the arena now. Match options... Yep, that's the arena. Do I want to do anything else? Do we want to add a specific... Does it need to be a specific Hell in the Cell? You can't even change that anyway. Except that. Okay, I think we're ready. We're going to see what happens. Yes, Johnny, I have a very generic name, but yes. Oh, wow. So I guess that anybody who's listening now, you're not watching because you've probably got a blue screen. It's just crashed my game. Can you hear me? Can you still hear me? If you can hear me, just let me know. But from what I'm understanding, this has just crashed my game. I've got on my screen I've got I've got an error message that's just come up, and it's now obviously checking the error status. So yeah, the Hell in the Cell thing doesn't work. I think that's fair to say. I'm kind of running out of things to check now. if you want me to make a part 3, I'm happy to do a part 3, and we can sort of wait and let people catch up, and I can check. I need to check the Money in the Bank thing, so hold on. I'm gonna come out of this, I'm gonna make another video, and we'll check this Money in the Bank thing. Thank you for watching, most of you. Thank you for commenting, most of you.